Good morning, everyone. This is Linda. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. So, today I'm walking around in my garden and harvesting all of my onions, garlics, and leeks that I have dropped just to protect other vegetables. So, I'm gonna harvest them, clean them up, chop them up, and put them in freezer bags so they will be available for me when I'm ready to use it. Yeah. They all are all over the garden. So, yep, I'm walking all over the garden harvesting all of these wonderful vegetables because, yeah, I'm gonna cook with all of them. All right, then. As I walk around my garden, I think about when I was young and the reasoning they had me out there in the sun so much. My grandparents didn't, think about being self-sustainable. This is how they woke up to life. So this was real to them. There were no other choices. Yeah. So we also, I was talking about canning our food and how important it is for us to preserve our food. Because if we grow a lot of food and we don't preserve that food the right way, there's a couple of things that can happen. One, canned foods can get botulism. So, family, listen, I'm not huge on canning. No, I'm not. I have a very independent elderly aunt that cans for many members of my family. This helps her mentally also. It makes her feel like she's needed. So I let her do what she do. Many times on my live, I talk about just our mental health. Family, we're going to need strength and to be strong mentally so we can think fast. Yeah. Um, I believe that in the late fall of 2022, big changes is going to be here. So we need to be not only physically strong, but mentally strong. Where for me, it has been for a while, right? Is that happiness is the new rich. It sure enough is for me. Don't get distracted, family. Don't get distracted. Making decisions that is going to benefit you and your family. That is one of the things my grandmother had a lot of. She thought quick and she moved. When something needed to be done, it was done. So, family, in the 40s and the 50s and in the 60s, it was a struggle. Many people think we're struggling today, but it was a struggle to do everyday things like eating. And this is why our garden played such a huge role in our lives. So I was talking to one of my aunts yesterday and I was asking her questions in depth about little things that I don't know about being in the garden when I was so small. So she talked about a lot of the things that we grew. We grew okra, milletines, greens, of course. And she said, Linda, there always were green onions in the garden. So it made me think about that. Maybe that's just something that pulled up for me because family, I always have green onions growing in the garden. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to wash this up really good. But I'm going to put on my lunch. Yeah, I'm going to put on lunch. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to have some chicken wings and I'm going to do something with a sweet potato. So, and some vegetables. Let's see how it go. All right? All right, guys. So this is the birth of another plantain flower. This is my third plantain flower this season so far. But when she pushed out of this plant, I will share her with you all. But family, I just wanted to stop by today just to encourage you to continuously to grow. Now, my elderly aunt told me that she still grows. She have 5 grow bags on her porch. Now she have some property, but she cannot do the things she used to do physically. But she says she have 5 grow bags on her porch, and she have 2 arrow gardens. She have 2 arrow gardens in her kitchen, and she says this is how she keep many of the foods she need growing. And I thought that was great. So if you don't have the space, get you an arrow garden, and even maybe just 5 grow bags. You don't need a lot. Well, it depends on, of course, the size of your family. But have something growing. We're going to be facing some tough times ahead. But family, this is what I want you to know. These tough times that we are facing, it's not like our people have not seen tough times before, and we made it through. We can make it through this too. We all must stick together. Get rid of the foolishness. It's not going to help any of us in any way. So let's help each other as much as we can on this journey, because we are witnessing and seeing right before our eyes the new world. Yeah, it is the new world. So keep your eyes open, family. Don't put the cover over your head. It will not disappear. As my nephew have said many times, putting the cover over your head and thinking it's going to go away, it will not. It will not. Yes, I will do whatever I can do for any of you, just to share what I know and what I'm growing. Okay. Now, this month is June, and we all know it is extremely hot. It is hot everywhere, right? But there's still so many vegetables we still can grow. Put them in a grow bag. Put them in the shade. Dark leaf greens, beans. Yes, grow your beans. Drop more white potatoes and sweet potatoes. You can do that right now. If you harvest them, then leave some in there to continuously growing, because we're going to need all those potatoes. All of those potatoes we will need, and always be willing to share. Never think that you just have enough for your family. It just made me think about 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Now, some of you may know what I'm talking about, and some of you may not. But if you do, then you know. And yes, I know we live in this fast world where we want everything right now. But family, have patience. Remember, if you are growing a garden, growing is time. It's time, family. So this is some peppers I harvest from my garden, and I'm going to chop them up, and yep, I'm going to can them. I'm going to can them. Yeah. And of course, here are my onions, garlics, and leeks that have been protecting many vegetables. But now it's their time to shine. And now there they are, all chopped up and beautiful. So I'm gonna do 2 freezer bags, one for me and one for my Jody. And there it is. Okay, family, so this is my, you can see this? Yeah, this is a bowl of chicken wings that pack that I bought. Yeah, about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna rinse it all off. And you can definitely see the difference in your chicken when you clean it with vinegar or salt or lemon, either one. I just decided to do 2, which is lemon and vinegar, but sometimes, of course, I do all 3, lemon, vinegar, and salt. But you'll see the difference in your chicken. It'll be very clean. And I just pray over it. Ask God to make it safe and healthy for me and my family. But that's me, y'all. That's just me. All right. All right, so this is the chicken now. It's nice and clean. Yay, clean chicken, clean chicken. So now I'm going to season it all up and I'm going to put it in freezer bags, but I'm going to keep what I'm going to cook right now out. All right, family, so this is my lunch for today. So I have fried chicken wings, I have corn, and it have Trinity in it. Oh yeah, it have Trinity. And this is some fried sweet potatoes, and I have sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and pecans. Now, I'm gonna put some honey on this chicken. I have some of my lemon balm tea. I'm drinking it cold. And I have some of my flowers. So cute. So cute. All right, guys. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I hope all is well with you all. Later, y'all. So this is the seeds. I just finished writing lots of them. So let me share what they look like inside, okay? So I have them in these little red pouches, and this one is some Swiss chard, red Swiss chard. The ruby red chard, that's it. Yeah, I'll put that there, but so we have a lot of other stuff. We have some dwarf blue curled kale, some purple cauliflower. Now if you was with me, that's the same seed from that beautiful cauliflower that I grew. But look, there it is right there. God, that thing was, ooh, she was beautiful, but she was so good, family, so good. We got some purple lady bok choy, some white Vienna kohlrabi. I've got a couple of those. I got some purple kohlrabi in here too. Jamaican sorrel, just because. Some leeks. What else we have here? Some dill seeds that I saved. Yeah. What else we have? Oh, broccoli rabe, lacinato kale. I got a lot of curly kale in here. So yeah, now I'm tired now. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna give this all to Jody. Jody had the envelopes with everybody address. There was a couple of people that sent me a little email, but no address, but I'm waiting for them. So don't worry. I will mail it, baby. I will mail it. All right, guys. There we go.